Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to another television review, as today is Mandalorian Day once again, and today I am here to review The Mandalorian Season 2, Chapter 12, The Siege. And look, I've been a fan of this season so far, but boy oh boy, was this a great episode. Now, at first when this episode started, I felt like it was going to be like another one of those fun little side mission journey episodes with a couple of friends that we've met in Season 1 and we got to know in Season 1. And by the end of the episode, I was totally wrong. It was more than that. I mean, this episode was absolute nerd chilling, and by the end of it, I mean, you're more hyped than ever for what's to come in The Mandalorian. And the Baby Yoda comedic bits are just getting better and better this season, and we find out some very interesting information this episode that could not only affect The Mandalorian, but possibly the whole entire galaxy. And like I kind of hinted at the top of this review, Greef Karga and Cara Dune return in this episode. Obviously, they were a very big part of Season 1, and they do return here, and we see some very interesting character development from Cara Dune that we definitely have to be on the lookout for future episodes. And we also got to meet another character from Season 1 who I thought we'd never see again, and he does return in this episode, and he was a blast. He was a lot of fun in this episode. Now, those are my quick non-spoilery thoughts of the episode, so if you have not seen Chapter 12 of The Mandalorian, make sure and watch it and come back for the remainder of this video. So with that being said, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and let's talk about them spoilers. Let's talk about what everybody's probably talking about with this episode, and that is what is going on with those experiments. Well, first off, can I just say that I was not expecting to see that at all in this episode, and at first I was like, are they making clones or something? Are they making another clone army here, ladies and gentlemen? And then I started talking to a friend of the channel, Graham, you know, that guy. Anyways, we were talking about, well, maybe they kind of look like Snoke. They kind of look like a bunch of Snokes with like the crack on his head and stuff. The scar on his head, I mean, it looks very similar to Snoke. And I was like, well, that makes sense considering Palpatine is still out there. So that part was pretty insane. And then we find out a tracker was put on Mando's ship. And we get to see Moff Gideon, played by Giancarlo Esposito, who is an absolute baller. And we also see what looks like a haul of these big Imperial juggernauts, which looks, but with that, it had me thinking about what we might see in the next episode or in the coming episodes, and that got me excited. Because with Mando going to go see Ahsoka, and with Moff Gideon putting that tracker on his Razor Crest ship, which got a bit of an upgrade, but what if Moff Gideon finds Mando with Ahsoka on her planet that she's chilling on, and Moff Gideon releases those big Imperial juggernaut looking things, and we get to see Mando and Ahsoka side by side taking those fools down? I mean, come on, it can't get better than that. I mean, just that image alone is pretty nerd chilling, and if we're going to see that in the coming episodes, that's going to be pretty exciting. And then what would be even more crazier is if we see Moff Gideon with his Darksaber fight Ahsoka with her lightsabers, which she might have, I don't know. But with her lightsabers, I mean, that... goosebumps. Goosebumps, ladies and gentlemen. A Moff Gideon versus a Ahsoka Tano fight? Yes! Yes, something I would have never imagined from the very beginning of this show, but it's certainly a possibility, and a possibility that would definitely be amazing if it came true. But those are my thoughts of this episode of The Mandalorian. Definitely tell me down in the comment section below of what you think of The Mandalorian, and is this your favorite episode? Because this one probably just might be my favorite. I don't know, I gotta think about it a little bit more. And with that being said, make sure and follow me at the Kid Critic on Instagram or at Kid Critic on Letterboxd, and don't forget to like and subscribe because that is very important. And as always in every single video, look out for the next video or review. and peace.